Alright, y'all. Going through my day yesterday actually, and it was a big debate on with the Moors going black is bleach, black is not a color bullshit, all that, we done heard it 1,000 times. Black is not a color, black is bleach, you are not black. All that shit. So I want to have a little smoke session, you know what I'm saying, and talk to y'all about that. So I'm feeling like my shit right now. Somebody told me they don't like what I smoke, what I do about videos, but shit, today y'all gonna have to deal. Alright, so first, who the fuck is the Turks? Now let's do this according to what they say. So the Turks are the true descendants of Hagar, who are the chief protectors of the Islamic creed of Mecca, beginning from Muhammad I, the founder of the uniting of Islam by the command of the great universal God Allah. So that's who they say they is. Hold on. So now look at Bey, the title that a lot of Moors use. Governor of a Turkish district. Not an African district, a Turkish district. Which could be equally land that they conquered. So who are the Turks? Turkish people, or Turks, are a Turkic ethnic group speaking Turkish and primarily living in the Republic of Turkey and in the former lands of the Ottoman Empire, where Turkish minorities have been established. Now, if you haven't seen Seti's video and Shaka Amos' video on Islam, you should. I was gonna do it back a couple years back, but shit, Shaka pretty much slaughtered that shit, so it'll be pointless. Okay, so where did the Turk come from? The source bottom if you're interested in getting more information. As a result of several studies, have concluded that the indigenous of Anatolia are the primary source of the present-day Turkish population, in addition to contributions from neighboring peoples from the Caucasus, Balkans, and the Near East, with small contribution from Central Asia and East Asia. I'm going to skip down to this excerpt I got. Genetic studies tell us that the Anatolian Turks, those Turks who live in the Republic of Turkey, are a mix of West Asian, Central Asian, North Asian ancestral elements, but primarily West Asian. This means most Turks have deep roots in Turkey and are descended from peoples like the Armenians and the Hittites, who once lived in large numbers in that land. So that's why a lot of y'all confused calling y'all Asiatics, because you think you're a fucking Turk. A lot of people are like, oh, those Africans in Asia. But I mean, you got to know that those Africans migrated there. You can see where they took the information and everything. If you go back and look at my other videos, and the video I'm going to be putting out soon called The Melanated World, there'll be plenty of evidence for that. So continuing on. Some Turks in Turkey also have recent ancestry from the Balkans, Albanians, Bosnians, and Caucasus. So these motherfuckers is Caucasians. You know what I'm saying? It's a mixed breed Caucasians. So let's look at this definition of black. And why are they saying this shit? You know what I'm saying? Why? So we're going to look. Black, to become black. It's early 14th century. To make black, darken, from black, related, black, blackening. So we're going to go down We go read the Old English. Black, dark, burn. German, blah, black. Swedish, black means ink. In Dutch, blokken, to burn. To burn, gleam, shine, flash. Okay, so now you see at the end of all these etymological definitions, for lack of better words, you'll see bleach right here. Okay, see bleach. The same root produced Old English black, bright, shining, glitter, pale, the connecting notion being perhaps fire, and burned, dark. The usual Old English word for black was swart, a swart, according to OED. It is often doubtful whether black means black, dark, or pale, colorless, wan, or vivid, used of dark-skinned people in Old English. So I'm finna show y'all that this word bleach was actually interchangeable. And because of the use of similar words in different dialects, it was often even confused. You would have to understand the context in which the person was talking. So, I mean, that's just like us today. Even if you believe black is not a color because you prescribe to the definitions of the white man's law, you understand that black is used in the context of darkness. Regardless if you believe it's a color, understand it's used in the context of darkness. So we're going to keep on going. We go down to the bottom, Old English black, the color black, the use of the noun use of black, you know what I'm saying, blackamoor and all that shit. And keep going. So this is David Walker. He was an outspoken abolitionist and anti-slavery activist. This is what he said in the book A Dealer of Old Clothes, Philosophical Conversations with David Walker by Daryl Skirvin. So, Niger is a word derived from Latin, which was used by the old Romans to designate inanimate beings which were black, such as soot, pot, wood, house, and also animals which they considered inferior to humans, to the human species, as a black horse, cow, hog, bird, dog, etc. So there we understand the context of black. This is 1796. This is explaining that the people who gave us this word still use it in this context outside of law. So there's a contradiction going on. Now you're supposed to be anti something, but you're pro their definitions, but you're anti the context of the word. But your name more means black, which is the word you're saying is not a color. Okay, so we're gonna keep going. So this is the same thing, but I go deeper into it at the bottom. So if you can't see it, the next slide I have some close-ups of the new addition to this page. Okay, so we're on the black. This one I marked everything. Burn, fire, burn, dark. This is everything we went through at a couple slides ago. So we're gonna come down to bleach. This is the word that they using to throw us off. So bleach, whiten, from Proto-Germanic. Blacken, to make whiten. This is why it was confused, because of similar pronunciations from different dialects within the white communities. Cognates, Old Saxon. Black, Old Norse. Blacker, Dutch. Bleak, Old German. Blick, pale. So we're gonna keep going. And we're gonna go to the root. To shine, burn. Cognate, Sanskrit. Shines, Greek. Fling, to burn. Latin, flama, flame. So you see the root of bleach is actually cognate to making things black, to burn, all that shit. Now in old church Slavonic, it means white. So the Moors, having this Christian background, of course they're going to use the Christian terminology. Now we go down to bleaching. Now it wasn't until the 1800s that it started being used as a bleaching agent, probably directly from bleach. The Old English noun similar to black, I'm not going to pronounce that, meant leprosy. Again, another thing cognate with dark spots, with darkness. So you got to understand that bleach had meanings at one point, not even in our lifetime, that had to do with darkness. So we go down to bleak, a word that we seen in earlier doing this. Burn. And here you see bleach at the bottom. We'll keep going. The same Germanic root produced Old English black, pale, but this died out, probably from confusion with bleak, black. So one version of the word died out, and the black version, the black context, is what survived. So now bleach and black have been completely separated through time, through the dialect continuum. Those words have been separated in context. So now we understand bleach as being made brighter, and black is darkness. But at one point you can go to the etymology of bleach, and you can see where it says to grow dim, grow dusky, grow dark. This is just another close-up, I promise. Same root probably pronounced black. To grow dim, grow dusky, grow dark. It's the time frame in which the Moorish Science Temple was made, where they made these confusions, because the Moorish Science Temple wasn't created until 1906, 1907. So the word bleach and black had already went their separate ways. So we're going to get into some sources on this, because I don't want y'all to just take my word for it. So here is the Imperial Dictionary of the English Language, a complete encyclopedia, lexicon, literary, scientific, and technological, by John Ogilvy, whatever. New edition, carefully revised and greatly augmented. Edited by Charles Annandale. Alright. Now I'm finna give y'all a close up of this slide. Now we're gonna look right here at black. Now you see that BLAK that we kept seeing? Okay. We're gonna go down. Black, blackness, blacken, to burn or scorch, to burn, to shine. These are all the same definitions. Now we'll even go down. Meaning to be blackness caused by fire. Bleak. It will go down again to bleach. may be ultimately from the same root through a different line of development. Y'all bit the blood on that right there. And then it goes on to say, of the darkest color, the opposite of white, a surface perfectly black is absolutely incapable of reflecting light, but the word is often used with less precision to signify very dark in hue, and has applied to persons more or less dark in skin or complexion. That's my source. You know what I'm saying? We don't need this slide. So, I was trying to decide. I was trying to find actually where the fuck they could have got that from. So, who was the first person? Where did this fucking black means bleach shit come from? You know what I'm saying? So, this was printed about less than 20 years of the development of the Moorish Science Temple, but it's a reprint, and a lot of the shit in this notes and quarries come from like the 1600s. So I'm about to show y'all the oldest reference of black means bleach and who the fuck wrote it. I know y'all want to know. So here it is. Here's the page. I'm blow it up again. We're gonna go right here to sonnet. Right here. Sonnet. That's a poem. Attempting to prove that black is white. Now this reprint is before the Moorish Science Temple. Mind you that. It has been said of many, they were quite prepared to prove. I do not mean in fun. So he dead serious. He does not mean in fun. That white was really black and black was white. But I believe it has not yet been done. Black, Saxon, black, in any way to liken with condor may seem almost out of reach. Yet whiten is in kindred German blacken. So I'm gonna just let y'all know. Y'all can go on to read that y'all own selves. This man was obviously confused with the etymology of his own time. So he tried to explain himself in the way of a poem. Mezzotinto at the bottom was the name of the publishing company. The man that actually wrote this is right here, Nicholas Britton. Fantastics. This is him right here. This is the creator of your ideology. So the next time you decide to believe something just because you choose to follow under a name and don't look it up, just know I'm probably gonna come for you. Or you can just start doing that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I can't post this on my Facebook because they got my Facebook suspended again. You know how they be doing. So share this. If you got Moors that's always saying this shit, show it to them. They gonna have probably some legal bullshit to say, which is gonna be completely irrelevant. You know what I'm saying? Follow Conscious Republic on Facebook, the group, and the page.